Hey, good people. I really appreciate all your positive support so far and all the subscribers and everything. It's awesome. I love all you truth seekers. So, anyway, what I want to talk about is the New World Order, this term that people use, the Illuminati. It's all synonymous to me. To me, it's all aliases. I think I have mapped out what this really is. I really truly believe it is Freemasonry, not the civic level that everybody can join, but something going on a higher scale. And I believe the New World Order began sometime in the 16th or 17th century for real at the same time that they're rolling out the English language. And the English language is the proof of this New World Order. We're going to start here. We're going to get to the Georgia Guidestones and cover a lot. This is a big topic, so stick with me. Please watch this from beginning to end. This is some real knowledge right here. All right, so Gematria is this system of practicing coding numbers into words as invented by Pythagoras, who gave us the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. He also gave us the musical scale we still use today. He gave us a host of mathematics principles, and he gave us this system that almost nobody is using, except for the Freemasons and I don't know who else, called Gematria. And this is what it looks like. There's two ways to code. And so I'm going to teach you right here. Let's just jump right into it with alphabetic order, the first thing we learned in kindergarten. So, English was invented by a man named Robert Wilkinson. It's why his name's here on the paper. Robert Wilkinson invented English. He was a music composer. And Robert Burns is the poet of Scotland who made English famous. So we're going to get into all that. Let's start with the word alphabetic and how this works. Actually, rewind. Rewind. Sorry. You need to know more. This is a big topic. Pythagoras, in this system, said the God number was 26. You can look this up. You can look up Gematria. You can look up God number. He said the God number was 26. In English alphabet, it is 26 letters long. Z is the 26th letter. The word God is spelled G-O-D. That's 7 plus 15 plus 4 equals 26. There's another way to code where you make all the letters single digits before you add. So God becomes 7 for G, plus 6 for O, because 1 plus 5 scrunches to 6. 1 plus 5 is 6, and D is the fourth letter. So 7 plus 6 plus 4 equals 17. Notice how 26, the bigger way, and 17, the smaller way, both sum to 8. 2 plus 6 is 8, and 1 plus 7 is 8. In his system, he said a name should equate to 33. Name is spelled N-A-M-E. That's 14 plus 1 plus 13 plus 5 equals 33. In this system where you scrunch, the phrase code name equals 33. What you find out is world leaders throughout history have been changing their names to names that sum to 33, such as Ehud Barak of Israel, who was the prime minister while Clinton was president here, and Bill Clinton himself, who was born Bill Blythe. His father was murdered May 17th, 1946. 5 plus 1 plus 7 plus 1 plus 9 plus 4 plus 6 equals 33. The name Clinton in Gematria sums to 33, just like the word order in New World Order, which is the topic we're on. So let's go back. All right, are you following me? Pythagoras says God should equal 26. We have this God coding in English. He says it should equal, a name should equal 33. English backs that up too. Now back to this. The person who invented the English language is named Robert Wilkinson. The name Robert sums to 33 in Gematria. The name Wilkinson sums to 74. The person who made it famous is also named Robert. Robert Burns. The name Robert equals 33. The name Burns, with the larger method, like for name, equals 74. In Gematria, in my studies, I have found that 33, 47, and 74 are often paired together. On the periodic table, arsenic is the 33rd element, atomic number 33, atomic weight of 74. The word arsenic in Gematria equals 33. On the hurricane scale, known as the Saphir-Simpson scale, the qualifying speed for a hurricane is 33 meters per second, or 74 miles per hour. The word Saphir equals 32. The word Simpson equals 33 in Gematria. Think about Isaac Newton's temperature scale and the significance of 32 and 33 on that scale. The word Isaac also equals 33. Michael Faraday with electromagnetics, that name equals 33. Sigmund Freud in psychology, the name Sigmund equals 33. I can't think of his partner right now. He also has a 33 name. There's so much of this, from Darwin to the Big Bang, lots of 33. Okay, back to New World Order Gematria. Robert Burns, the poet of Scotland, was murdered on July 21st, 1796. That date sums to 33. The Freemasons in their lore brag that they have dug up his body from where it was buried and reburied it under their 333-foot temple in Alexandria, Virginia. So just more of this coding. Like I said, Darwin sums to 33. If you look up Darwin, his birthday, life number sums to 33. The day he died on sums to 33. Big Bang sums to 33. A lot of people say Big Bang and Genesis are really the description of the same thing. Genesis sums to 33. We all know about 33 in the Bible, right? Jesus is crucified at 33. With regards to the Bible, the words Jesus in Gematria sum to 74. The word cross sums to 74. I didn't write it on here. The word Lucifer sums to 74. The word occult sums to 74. The word beauty sums to 74. The word beast sums to 47. The word jury sums to 74. The word judge sums to 47. Think about how Jesus said not to judge. Jesus is 74. Judge is 47. The word candy equals 47. The word fruit equals 74. There's more and more of this. The word Christian equals 47. The word Republican equals 47. The word Whig, as in Whig Party, equals 47. The word President's 47. The word Caesar's 47. The word Judge, Obey, Authority, Opinion. Those are all 47 words. All right, so now that I've established a little bit of this, let's look at New World Order, since that's the main topic. Okay, New World Order, excuse my messy, sloppy handwriting and getting dirtier whiteboard. The Washington Monument, also excuse my drawings. The Washington Monument, the tall, skinny white obelisk in Washington, D.C., it's 555 feet tall. It also has 111 feet of it below ground, so that means the total structure is 660 feet long. 666 feet long, 666. It sits across from the Pentagon, the five-sided War Department, that's 5 floors with a 5-acre court in the middle, like a donut. That's another 3 fives. The Pentagon also happens to be 77 feet tall, and it sits on the 77th meridian, known as the American Meridian. The word Christ in Gematria equals 77. So, in Gematria, the letters new, form 555. N is the 14th letter. 1 plus 4 reduces to 5. E is the 5th letter. W is the 23rd letter. 2 plus 3 is also 5. New becomes 555. If you just keep it 14 plus 5 plus 23, new sums to 42, which is the meaning of life number. In numerology, something that's older than English. Maybe you're saying, what? That's from that movie. Well, the movies incorporate the truth and kind of make us want to laugh at them so that we don't think about it. But check this out. These words are all 42 in English. War, gun, sin. Right now there's a shooting hoax. Ferguson and Missouri both equal 42. Like I said, the words war and gun equal 42. So does the word boy. So does the word sin. This is the shooting of a boy. And the media, the New World Order media, think about the word news. It also is 5-5. It's like the 555s, the news. This is the points I'm getting to. So anyway, we got all this 5 stuff going on. The word new is 555. They put 555 in TV shows and movies, as we all know. The Iraq War, the second one, the one that began after September 11th, began March 20th, 2003. That is exactly 555 days after September 11th. From September 11th to the beginning of the Iraq War was, yes, 555 days. Go do it on a day calculator. It's amazing. Okay. The president of the United States when 9/11 and the Iraq War began was George W. Bush, whose father was the president 10 years earlier and gave the infamous speech on September 11th, 1991 about the New World Order that everyone likes to go to, and they like to go, see, the New World Order, it's coming, he told us. But guess what, people? That is the hoax. That's how they do us. They make us think it's coming. Whoa, it's been here. It's been here since the beginning. The Indians got to experience. The word Indian equals 33. Think about that, as named by C.C. Christopher Columbus. C and C is 3 and 3. We celebrate his day in October, the only month with a gematria of 33. No month equates to 33 except for October, the month we have Christopher Columbus Day. And I don't think that's a coincidence. The only holiday that has a 33 name is Labor Day. Think about that. Is that not the purpose of our lives? Labor. So anyway, George W. Bush. George W. Bush was born July 6th, 1946. Do you see that down here? July 6, 1946. 7 plus 6 plus 1 plus 9 plus 4 plus 6 equals 33. He was a skull and bonesman. Sorry, I'm backwards. Bonesman in Gematria sums to 33. Operation Shock and Awe began 2 days after the war started in Baghdad, which is smack dab on the 33rd parallel north. Operation Shock and Awe began March 22nd, 322, just like the number of skull and bones, which George W. Bush, the president, was a member of. George W. Bush graduated from Yale and Skull and Bones in 1968. That is 33 years before he became president and September 11th. Also in that year, the World Trade Center construction began, and 911 was made the national emergency dialing code. In addition to that, movies like Space Odyssey 2001 came out, and Planet of the Apes. Oh, all this stuff is intertwined, from movies to news to government. The New World Order is something that has been building and building around us, from sports leagues to movies to governments to music. You name it. If you are doubting me and thinking this is crazy talk, please tune into my other post. I've already covered sports briefly. I've covered music. I've covered movies. I'm just giving examples right now. I'm going to build this video blog, but I'm telling you this world is owned and controlled by people obsessed with numerology as well as other things. It's not just numerology. This is just about showing the number code behind what is the real New World Order, if you want to call it that. I crossed out the word new and wrote old up there. But the reason they use the word new is because it's 555. And in numerology, 5 it represents a lot of different things. It's supposed to represent freedom. But I don't think that's freedom for us. I think it's freedom for people who run the order, right? So check this out. To show you how this coding works, I'm sure we're all familiar with the Great Depression. Maybe you didn't know this, but 1933 was the bottom of the Great Depression. That's the same year Prohibition ended. That's the reason Rolling Rock puts 33 on the side of their can. That's the same reason many alcohol companies have chosen company names with a gematria of 33. Miller sums to 33. Think about Miller Brewing Company. That's the company that created light beer for the whole world, so pretty big company, pretty influential in the beer market. Think about light beer. Names like Keystone, even Tsingtao, many more, they all sum to 33. But anyway, the Freemasons, who I am saying are the real New World Order, behind this real New World Order, whatever you want to call it, Illuminati, they believe in order through chaos. Look at the words order and chaos in Gematria. Order sums to 33, chaos sums to 19. First the chaos, then the order. That's how they do us all the time. Whether it's September 11th, Sandy Hook, Ferguson, it's all about giving us some, event and then ramming through their agenda, just like the Project for a New American Century. All right, so I'm nearing the end of this video. They can only be 15 minutes. There's a lot more I want to share, but I just want to give you one classic example for us in the United States to show you how this New World Order has been at work, and it's the example of the United States and Mexico. Mexico is one of 8 nations in the world that has a 33 name. The name Mexico equals 33 in Gematria, so does the word Mexican. The Mexican-American War ended on February 2nd, 1848. February 2nd is the 33rd day of the year. Later in history, there was this villain from Mexico that the United States used to justify acts of aggression, all sorts of stuff. His name was Pancho Villa. If you look at Pancho Villa, his name sums to 113, just like the word mainstream. And 113 is this number that they code into all sorts of media, maybe you're aware. The name George Lucas equals 113. The name Chief Seattle equals 113. The names Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan equal 113. And so do way many more. I just gave you those examples just to show you how diverse it is. And it's not just a coincidence, because I can show you way more proof about how those numbers show up in these people's lives over and over. But anyway, this new world order is real. They have their stamp on us. They've been putting it on us. It's been here. Don't think it's coming. Understand that it is here and it's continually building around us. That's what the post 9/11 era is. It's the expansion of the new world order into their vision. They're achieving their vision right now. Thanks, people.